This is kind of my wheelhouse. So I'm going to unpack a lot of stuff here. Okay, first off, if you don't have the ability to remember, to forget, okay, you're not going to be good at hardly anything. So let alone sports, let alone tennis, where you're by yourself. That's why you see people are better in doubles, because they got a therapist on the court, they miss a shot, they hug, they kiss, they high five, and it's gone. That emotion, that's went out the window. Where in singles, it sticks to you like Velcro sometime. And you can almost go to a junior tournament and say, he's winning, he's losing, she's winning. You can almost see it. So what I try to do is not only educate the parents, but the kids. You know, I try to give them all these things to do. You got 20 seconds, like it happened 20 years ago. You go back to the fence. You don't come out until you're ready and you feel amazing about yourself. And you get them to be in a routine so they become a machine. And no one was more like that than the great Maria Sharapova. This little girl at 11 was in a bubble when I had her. Had limitations, but that mental box was checked, kind of like Sofia Kenin when I had her at 7, the scariest little creature I ever taught. So that being said, you want to tell the players, what do you want to do? And they say, I want to be a pro, or I want to be great, whatever their dreams are. Copy Nadal, copy Federer, copy the Joker, copy Iga. Look how they are after each point. Don't listen to me or you, even though they should listen to me a little bit more, but look at them. Look what they do. They lose a point. Look how they handle it. Okay, no one's perfect. Everybody gets nervous. Okay, but they're never afraid. But look how they handle. Look at their body language. Look how they are. You want to be great? Look at greatness. That's the last time I looked. The best way to get smarter, be around smarter people. Okay, just, you know, the sports psychologist, that's a place, but that's, to my opinion, that's a little bit different. It's more cookie cutter. You want to be great? There's the picture. Imitate that guy. That's what Iga did about Rafa. Okay? Imitate it. It's hard to do because when something bad happens, you have a response go through your body. Okay? Probably not the best response, but can you forget about it and move on and become bulletproof? Because if you hit the ball, I tell this to all the kids, if you were hitting against Alcaraz and you hit it in the net, you'd feel a certain way. And if you hit the ball into the net and you were hitting against a 7-year-old, you'd feel different. Why? Still went into the net. Okay, it's a perspective. It's how you handle stuff, and it's mind control. And to put a bow around it, and this is why I knew Roddick, there'd be a place for him on the Pro Tour. I didn't know if he'd win the US Open. When I had him at 12, he was #1 in the nation. But his thirst for competition was like no other. Anybody, anytime, anywhere. And this is what everybody has to understand. Any coach who's listening to this, it's not the biomechanics and footwork and all that. That's important. But if you can get your player to be the best competitor they can be, run for every ball. If you're not afraid to fail, you're going to succeed. If you're not afraid to lose, you're going to win more. You don't start off in the quarters. You got to work your way through it. You know, you got to teach them to become the best competitor. And from that, you will handle pressure better. And that's why I took a chance on Venus and Serena. I saw there was a rage in these two little girls, okay, like no other. It wasn't because, oh, I thought maybe they're going to be 6 feet tall, 5'11". That was the icing. But inside, when you are that competitive, you're going to handle pressure better. And that is the mental strength. If you want the one amazing gold nugget, you got to train yourself to love that, okay? But if you're all about competition and you just love to compete, even if you're getting crunched like a bug, you know, 6-0, 3-0, could you still be loving it? Most people would say no, okay? But if you're all about the competition, yes. And that's what it's all about. So hopefully the coaches out there can grab onto this, and that's the leader in the clubhouse.